Question number 2. Which of the following is considered a preventive technique? The options are performing design validation, in-process inspection by an inspector, retooling because of engineering changes, and rework due to poor molding. The correct answer from the following option is question number A, performing design validation. Performing design validation is only considered as a preventive technique because it helps to prevent problems of the product. Design validation is the process of verifying that the design of a product meets the requirements of a customer. It is also a key part in product development process. Design validation helps to identify the potential problems with the design of the product. So option number A, performing design validation is the correct option. The other options given was not a preventive technique because in-process inspection by an inspector does not help to prevent the problems, but it only helps to identify them. And retooling because of engineering changes and rework due to poor molding also does not help to prevent the problems, but it only helps to address them. Thank you.
B is correct answer. The CP is better short term. The CP is better short term as short term capability index is the simplest capability index for six schema, while use of long term capability index sometimes it give an inaccurate result. Secondly, CP compare only width of the process, whereas PP means long term capability index differentiate it from the short term counterpart.
Statements concerning the coefficient of a simple linear correlation R is true. A, R equals 0.76 has the same predictive power as R equals negative 0.76. B, 0 represents the absence of a relationship. C, 2 represents a perfect relationship. Or D, the relationship between the two variables must be nonlinear. A is the correct answer. As the value of R approaches 1, the strength of the linear relationship intensifies. The same can be said when R is represented by a number that is closer to negative 1. In this example, 0.76 has the same strength of a linear relationship as negative 0.76. B is incorrect as 0 only represents the absence of a linear relationship. C is incorrect because the value of R can only reside between negative 1 and 1. And D is incorrect as the relationship could also be linear or have no correlation.
What is definition of takt time? A. It is the heartbeat of the lean system. B. It is the speed at which parts must be manufactured in order to satisfy demand. C. It is calculated time element that equals customer demand. D. It is the application of Kaizen to continuous flow manufacturing. The most appropriate correct answer is C. It is calculated time element that equals customer demand. Takt time is calculated by net time available for production divided by the customer demand. It is the right time to meet customer demand. For example, an order of 80 bicycles is placed at the beginning of the week and is due to pick up at the end of the week. For this case, we assume production units run a single shift of 8 hours, so available time is 40 hours and demand is 80 units. So according to the formula, 80 divided by 40, which is 2 units per hour, is takt time. A is incorrect because it is a part, but there are other components important for the lean system. B is inappropriate answer as it is related to speed, which is time. D is not at all related to takt time as Kaizen is a Japanese term that refers to ongoing or continuous improvement.